Okay, how are we doing on that getting live? Data is being sent. That's good enough. That's all we really want. We just want data sent. Oh, the ideal is just, to send as much data as you can about yourself away onto the internet. We are going back into Battlegrounds.
Hurry inside. The skies out there filled.
Ooh. So we're still not in the Descent of Dragons release yet, as far as I know. Can I open my packs yet? Nope. We've got a new brawl. I'd like to play that in a bit, but first I want to just jump into Battlegrounds. Apparently there's a new hero, which I'm excited to try. I have just got set up this fancy new tablet. Not new. It's been lying around in a drawer for years. Fancy new tablet. Oh, that's me listening to myself. Sorry, we are getting there. I can set all this up while we're going in Battlegrounds, because Battlegrounds is slow. So I'm really enjoying Battlegrounds. It's kind of exactly my stuff, my kind of thing. Oh no, I'm very, very close to breaking that. Okay. Let's just check quickly. It doesn't look like Twitch is working. One day, I will just launch this, and it will work. And that day will probably be a good day.
This man, they are one win away from pushing it to map 3. Sutton have to reverse sweep here to pull this back. It was a solid start to come back with domination. When you're on match point, they got to do that a whole lot more.
Oh my god, I'm sorry guys.
Yep, nothing crazy going down.
We've got
Get
an email
Spectres, but
from
Smoggy
Twitter.
is going to place a torpedo down, and it's right in front of that drop shot. You have a vantage point to look down on that.
Let's just turn that off for a
So
sec.
someone can take that torpedo down too. And
I used to get all of
dominance
those
there,
now.
but question is that going to be much of a factor?
What are you
The
hearing?
numbers
You're hearing
from the Swarm side here, the red
commentary
players
on
on
maybe
the
Apex
overhead, they are
Legends
going
match?
heavy
No,
for this
those are
drop
Gears
shot
of War.
control.
So
They're
enjoy
really
that.
putting all their eggs in one basket here.
Whilst I try and sort out my computer.
Brazilians is just going to force Berserker and Gear away. She gets the down on him there. Nice easy execute will come through. Brazilians will get the execute off, but Smoggy, he's gone aggressive. He's taken down
Lose my own
Amusement
head.
Park. So he wants to remain in control of this area. He got his hands
no,
onto the drop
nice and
shot,
stable
but
lip
does
to my
get
neck.
down in the response. No one around to get him up in time, and actually, Triton makes his way through,
Cool,
and
so
now
that
this is
won't
actually going
load.
to be the side of
Let's try
Smoggy to
a
have that
different
drop shot
device.
to use.
Yeah. Fortunately, this is what happens. We go all in on one strat and it doesn't work. In this case, for the Spectres, they try to go all in for that drop shot. They didn't win that team fight. They are going to lose out on
Getting
both
there.
the E-Hill and that drop shot control. So, they are going to be essentially
We
spring
are
trapped now. Over on that FL, they'll have to push out
further
hard
from it
and get
working.
some kills on the board. Brazilians doing exactly that with help of Phrase. Berserker gets
Not
taken
going to
out.
Switch.
Simple
Oh, it's going to
extension
switch.
to D-Hole.
Hey, we
Can't-
fixed it.
Don't have much of a presence there.
We fixed it.
Beesman looking for that up air try. They need to get this kill as quickly as they can if they want to
So,
get
so
control
making a good break.
of this hill. But
We've still
Dwarfs
got
and
this
Try
thing going
both
on.
get some kills on board.
Execute comes out by Dwarfs there onto one.
That'll do fine. Oh, the more important thing when making quality videos is to not leave a bunch of downtime while you're just talking to yourself and fighting with the technology. That's a good way to ruin an audience's engagement. Okay, we're jumping into some battlegrounds. Weirdly loud play button. And I don't feel like I've worked out the best usage of the screen space yet. I'm going to leave my dog. I don't quite like my dog. So a new page. Empty page. Okay. I think let's go. I quite like AFK. I mean, obviously, I do even less in the first few turns because I can use that time to make sure that I'm actually actually have a working channel. Could have done this the whole time. We could have been doing this. Okay, so that app, literally you click on it, it fills the screen for a second, then it quits out. So that's cool. If you've hung around on my stream very much, you'll probably have seen me complaining a bunch about just technology breaking. And amongst other things, I think it's fair that we ask for better. So I can't really do anything. I'm not too fussed about any of these guys. It's not really worth freezing them.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
So what I want to be doing with this is making a bit of an idea of what other people are going for, and therefore having more idea than nothing. So, see, that's not working now. Because it's an eraser.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
Maybe BHP is going for demons? There we go, fix that. Again, not really any of these. One thing that... So she's in a weird state at AFK. She doesn't do anything for the first few turns, but she is slightly interacting with the world, because she is getting her cost of the upgrade going down.
You're doing great out there.
Keep going back and forth on the music. Okay, finally we can get some stuff. So we're going to go for... Oh, what? Oh, they rebalanced her. They're both from tier 3. That was pretty good. It's just a solid card. Let's see what else we get. That's also pretty good for a starting position. So this is a bit of a weird setup. Just get the tab 2. And let's freeze that, because I quite like... Always like a Nightmare Amalgam.
You're doing great out there.
Cool, so I will draw this. Also, my Twitch is working. I don't think this won't create any sound. Just want to have a look at how everything's looking. It's looking pretty good. It does have a little bit of sound, but well. Okay. So I want this guy, and you know what? It's not perfect, but there's not really anything else good for me to do this turn. I may as well just put down a team that can probably do pretty well in the first few rounds, because I should expect, as AFK, I should expect to be strongest compared to everyone else. Kind of now. So one thing that's confusing in this is there's no advantage to winning. No one's getting anything from winning, and therefore... Solid? Therefore their health doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters about it is not hitting 2. Thanks, man. I'm going to go up again. That's pretty good. Yeah, all three of these are pretty good. I think I'm going to go for, at the moment, a kind of... So I have a lot of power right now, because I got these 2 relatively high power minions. Doesn't mean I think I'll win everyone, but I think I'll win more than half. So I can go in without a particularly clever strategy now and let it punch. And I think something that's often interesting to think with games like this is There's only a few decision points we tend to make. One like this is kind of lovely because there is a few decisions every turn, but they're relatively minor. Like, even more so, this is even more true of the Hearthstone of the card game. Also, I'm going to lose this pretty badly. So, who are you? You are... I'm just going to call you Yog. Yog is going to eat Murlocs. So the scary thing about Murlocs is poison. Okay, I don't... Do I want to pick up a Cobalt Guardian now? Cobalt Guardian is good. Doesn't actually fit with anything I've got so far, but apparently I don't. Cool, because I want that. Ooh, interesting. That's new. So it's quite a small card pool at the moment that's being used. I knew that they added another hero in the form of Edwin Van Cleef. So I've got a bit of a glass cannons formation going on here, which means that... Oh, excellent. Minimal damage to me. So that's another person going Murlocs. So generally when two people are doing the same thing, it weakens both of them. So let's go up again and put this down. And I'd like this to die after other stuff has had a chance to die. So I'm still a little bit wary of BHP and their demons. Oh. Although, how are they doing? Where are they? They were these guys. Not great. Also, no, I'm not worried about them because their hero power is going to do nothing if they truly go deeply demons. So I'm on course to have a pretty good next deck. So a pretty good beast deck. I also haven't seen any other beasts. But at the same time, I'm going up against these opponents and they're doing pretty well. I'm guessing at a higher level. Which is nice. This is really just going to fill up the whole board with... Kill one! Kill the other one! Fine. Although it's possible to, I don't really see any point in going for like a rush to kill them strategy. Khadgar, no. Let's keep cycling. Not tempting enough. That's good. No reason why not to. It's a bit over congratulatory. The only reason I'm tempted by this is finding it early allows some weird and wonderful tactics. But I'm going to go with Bran because that also allows some weird and wonderful tactics. And oh, that space. What's doing least? Oh, Bran, kind of. I want to freeze that because I want the Toxfin. So I'm pretty much going for beasts. Looks like we'll win this. So we can summon max 5 of these, and we've got 4. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. That's another one I wanted to hit in terms of... Oh, come on. Yeah. What is doing the most damage to them. But again, that's not really our priority because we're not going to get rid of everyone from damage alone. I think let's start getting rid of some of our mechs who aren't doing necessarily quite so much. So we'll only give a beast and this guy +2/+2. That's fine. Should have bought this first, just wasted a gold. So I'll pretty much always go for the Nightmare Amalgam because it's just it's playing into pretty much every tactic. Beast, Dragon and Murloc +1/+1, not really worth it. Let's go up. So, what would we like to find? We'd like to, we could rush from Mama Bear.
I think you can win this thing.
A hyena would be good. I haven't seen anyone else playing a hyena. I haven't seen anyone else playing beasts at this point. Lots of people playing weird. Lots of people playing Murlocs, which explains a lot of upfront strength, but it's hard to play Murlocs and be bringing much to the late game. Really love it if somebody just hit this. Maybe just hit it. We're gonna draw. No, we're not. Fine. It's quite a lot of damage. Is there anything else we're looking for? Obviously, completing our freeze. Good, great card, but does nothing here. I just don't believe that upgrading that again is worth it. Full health on that guy. For 2 gold. I'm going to do it. It's a pretty good conversion. I didn't think about it as it takes time that I don't really have. Nope. The hell are you? I'm going to get 2 of you because, you know, I'm kind of fascinated. Did you go twice? King Bagurgle. I've seen that card before. Asking you for the set. Doing fine. This probably isn't enough to do it, but we are going to get the full 5 of these. One issue, and this isn't so critical, but my current tactic has so much summoning tokens that oh, I didn't notice that you could look at that. That was pretty good against my setup. Nice. Summon him. Well, you win some, you lose some. This one we lose. That person's got to a good deck towards the end of it. They don't seem to have used their passive power very much. Every time I play that character, I find it quite hard because your passive power keeps moving about. Right. I'm going to make the big Bagurgle play. For not really any reason. That's probably worth it. So let's sell this. a gurgle again. He doesn't have his own sound effect. Let's get the Grey Wolf. Oh, and let's freeze that cave hydra. Or even, is it time? Yeah. It's not doing that much. I want this. Let's put it down. So I do want the cave hydra to hit relatively early, just because it means so much more for it to hit than for it to be hit. Interesting choice. So one thing I could be trying to do is get the Grey Wolf to go off after the Rat Pack, which is in that realm of being kind of disgustingly strong, but I don't know, it's just not filling me. So having not upgraded this, getting to Mama Bear would be great because I could just swap out to Mama Bear. Okay, so that's one out. Half the field disappeared there. Did I freeze that? Oh, I froze it because I wanted this. No, I didn't want to freeze it. An idiot. I have a mech, a Murloc and a Beast. Oh, that's been reduced to +2/+1. No, I'm out. I'm gonna go up, because finding Mama Bear is so worth it. Lightfang Enforcer can be very strong, obviously less strong now. Maybe they've removed Hyena. Look it up. You know what I mean, Google. I don't see any patch changes to it. Is there such a thing as a Battlegrounds tier list? Let's have a look. So we've got a Heroes tier list. The best are Ran, Yog, Edwin, Barn, and AFK. That's good. One of the best. It's lucky that they survived this long. But now we are certain to at least draw. Because there's no way these are getting all of mine. God, I'd like to have upgraded rats. Well, we are going to draw though. Which is a shame, because I think that would have been them dead if we hadn't. May as well. Oh, can't count. I might think about getting rid of that soon. Good news. Right. Replace my taunt ability. This one. Because I don't really want this to have taunt. I don't want it to get hit. No, not really worth it. Who's terrible, according to this? Queen Wagtoggle, Infinite Toki, and Surfinley Murgleton. I like Wagtoggle. Maybe I'm probably wrong about why liking her. Something that's always kind of surprising is how wrong they often are about these things. Oh, 2 of them is overkill, dude. That's the worst one to hit. I mean, someone's got to hit it, but no. It's bad news. So I haven't seen any hyenas. I haven't seen anything magnetic. I haven't seen any sign of anyone else seeing these things either. One issue here is probably one issue is that I probably lost. Yep. And I'm mad at the game. The other one is that York's gone for kind of the same tactics I have. If I killed that, I would have survived. But let's play more and check out the Tavern Vault, and then I want to maybe look at the new Dragon Boys. I forget what it's called. Descent of Dragons. So apparently York is very good.
Are you ready?
I don't particularly. You know what? I think I'm going to refresh and then go again. So I don't think I could see worse minions than this. Fine. Comes with a lot of stats. Let's go that way first in case of Divine Shield.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks, man. Nice fellow. So that looks like we drew. We did, but it's also a small victory, and he had to do that. Let's keep pushing Murlocs for a bit. Perfectly powerful early on. Keep doing things, unlike some things I can name. So what do we get defeated by? Some buff things we get defeated by. Okay, I think it's lost. So what I can do is get this, sell this, reset the store, and fight. Let's distribute the stats for the moment. I don't really expect to stick with any of these minions. Yeah, we'll see what happens. What the hell is that? Whoa! That feels really strong. So let's go up to here. Let's reroll the board. Can't really lose out. Good, we get that. Fine. I think maybe I'm going to freeze this and wildly commit to Murlocs. Who doesn't love them? Because these get +1/+1. No, they just get +1 attack, so they're glass cannons. Let's change this around. No need for her to attack. She's doing more blocking attacks than doing it herself. Okay, so Hyena is still in the game. We didn't see one last time. So it's basically necessary for there to be a relatively small number of cards in a game like this. Because to be able to make any kind of strategy, you have to have at least an idea of what cards you might see. Let's go to the rando. Great. You know what? I'm going to keep that for a little while. And in the meantime, get this. Get this. 2/2 scout is so close to useless. Maybe we're going next. This, this unwillingness to particularly choose a way to go is exactly the kind of way you lose. Other opponents who have nothing really good going on is the fact that they win. Give them +1/+1 for each fourth turn. That seems pretty cool. So, none of these are bad. Fine. I'm going to freeze this, because it still allows me to go one of two ways. Let's get rid of that. Put that down. This always just seems really underpowered to me, but maybe I'm trying to use it at the wrong point in time. So we probably won't win this. That helps. No, but not too bad. No sign of him having used that.
Battle, pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Let's risk it. Nice. Okay, so let's start getting rid of... Come out, make that a bit stronger. This as well. Let's go with that. It's actually, it's pretty a mistake. There isn't that much point in upgrading. Yes, I want those. Both of those. There isn't much point in trying to get a golden amalgam. The only thing you get from it is the extra card. And you get the stats of two of them.
I think you can win
You
this
get
thing.
one added copy of the stats, if you see what I mean. So this, for example, this is a golden righteous protector, which is more saying how how relatively low powered Righteous Protector is and how crazy your power is. Promise guys, I normally do better than this. Let's get that.
A good tactical choice.
I'm gonna start selling some things. I'm gonna sell this. Yeah, I think I am. I'm getting about 6. And let's go up to 2. This is dangerous because I might end up having to sell this now. Do I want to go in any particular order? Let's go this first because it can do a big hit. These are obviously pretty useless in their current state.
You're doing great out there.
Nice, 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 nice. That's nice. Fine. Good. But this doesn't quit. Presumably quit. It can't have died.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
No. No. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for, but it's not that. Let's get this and make one of these poisonous. I'm going to keep searching for the upgrade for that. I really like Micro Machine. Mostly because it was one of the first cards I got when first playing Hearthstone. This was one of the first cards I got out of the pack, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. I'll use that. 2 mana, and it just grows. And I was like, oh, I'm a genius. What I'll do, see, is I'll take this, and I'll put it behind just a wall of taunts. Oh, they'll never be able to get to it. Oh, it's...
I think you can win this thing.
Obviously, we've got Nets. You know what? We don't really need the whole width of this street. Let's do that. Let's bring this to the top. And shall I make me bigger? Let's make me bigger but thinner. Did I win? I wasn't looking. Right. Let's get rid of this. Let's get this down. Let's get this down. I want this for the future. Make those stronger. Just realised I'm keeping this. I'm not using the power very much. All of which is probably a bad idea. I wonder if we get an iPad app where the drawing is transparent. I don't know if it was in their mind when designing this game? There's something kind of genius about the design of this game is that there's basically no resolution at which it isn't possible to understand what's going on. As in, there's no resolution which harms your capacity to understand what's going on there. It's well built for the internet, basically. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get this. Let's send this back. Get this. I like that. If I don't get it, I can just sell whatever I get. That's fine. Let's put this on you. And then boost up all the mechs. So that's a much more powerful version of what we replaced it with. And yeah, it took a turn to
You're doing great out there.
in my best interest if this gets... Well, no. There's a very specific amount of time I want this to get hit, which is hard. That is not a good distribution of who gets hit. That's maybe the worst thing to happen. I might well die now, probably will. Donut. So I don't think I've played this on stream yet, and embarrassingly, not the worst I've ever done, but up there. I'm gonna, if I can work out how I do it, I'm gonna pause the YouTube there, and we're gonna look at some of the defensive dragon cards. No. Oh my god. It's my video, why can't I stop it? So I just have to take the stream down for a sec. Maybe so. Oh well. My video, why can't I stop it? Every time I click go live, it tries to use... Sorry for the one viewer. Oh, the one viewer is probably me. No, that ain't working. Okay, so we'll just put the stream down for a sec, then put it back up.